guys, this is Comic Uno, and before I start this review, just want to give you guys a little update about a YouTuber named Lamar Wilson who has pretty funny tech reviews, and here's a clip of some of his work on his channel.
He's the funny tech guy who gets the job done, likes to how-tos, random vids, so fun. Man, he's so crazy, better pick up your thumb. The world's funniest tech reporter, Lamar Wilson.
Yeah, so he wants to do a collab video with somebody, and here are some suggestions I had for him for a collab video, which is Soldier Knows Best, who does some great tech reviews, Black Nerd Comedy, who's a really funny person, who I actually think he's done collab videos with, but I want to know your suggestions for who you think that Lamar Wilson should do another collab video with, so go check out his channel and see who he does a collab with. Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Teen Wolf Season 3, Episode 12, and this is called Lunar Ellipse, and this is the mid-season finale of Teen Wolf, and new episodes come January 6th. So we do have to wait a couple more months to actually get a new episode to get 3B of Season 3, and usually we have to wait longer than this, so this is great to have half the time we usually have to wait for a new Teen Wolf episode. But what happened in this episode? This is kind of our season finale, because 3A is kind of like a separate season, Jeff Davis said, and 3B will be a whole new season. He does break it with 12 episodes. But we get to see Jennifer. She wants to, of course, kill Deucalion. That's been her mission, and she's trying to get as much power as possible. That's really what this whole season was about, is her getting power to kill Deucalion. And this was her chance because of the lunar eclipse. Of course, we still have the parents that are kidnapped, so the rest of the pack, which I'll explain a little bit more about that as the review goes on. But the rest of the pack, Styles, Allison, Isaac, they go to save the parents. Lydia does her little banshee thing, and she actually helps the twins out because they do get a little beat up by Jennifer in this episode. But really, it's a big fight between Derek and Scott, which they don't really fight. They're just on different sides in the beginning of this fight. So we have Derek and Jennifer teaming up for literally 5 minutes, and Deucalion and Scott teaming up. But really, it's a fight between Deucalion and Jennifer, and Scott telling Jennifer that you can't kill Deucalion, you can't kill all these people, and he becomes a true alpha because of all of this, because of this main battle. Deucalion ends up getting his eyesight back in this episode, and Jennifer ends up dying. So even though Deucalion was also a villain, they're giving him a second chance. I feel like we do get a lot of redeemed villains here in Teen Wolf, and we do get to see Deucalion getting a second chance, and I'm sure we're going to see seasons in the future dealing with Deucalion. Will he be a villain or an anti-hero? Because I don't see him being a full hero, but I do see him being an anti-hero. And we get our last scene with Peter. He wants to be the alpha. He's like, I'm already an alpha, and he wants to take Scott's power away from him. And Peter's actually the one who kills Jennifer out totally. She was actually going to the tree trying to get her power, and Peter kills her totally. So I don't think we'll be seeing Jennifer anytime soon. But Peter seems like he'll be more of the main villain for the next season, which I'm excited for that, because I love Peter. I love him as a villain. Do I like him more as an anti-hero? Yeah, I liked him in Season 2 and Season 3, but that was really him building up to become that villain again, because he was our first villain. And I think we're really going back to Season 1 with this season finale. We look back of exactly why Season 1 was important, and to see how our characters changed from here. We even go back to scenes from Season 1, which I thought was very important, because the tree was actually in Season 1, in the first episode, when Scott became a werewolf, when Styles was with Scott at that time, and Allison Allison's mom almost ran over Scott. So they're all in the same vicinity at that night, and the tree was in the center of all that. And that's Beacon Hills. It's going to be a beacon of different creatures coming to Beacon Hills, so that's also very important with the tree. So the tree is still very important. We all know why Lydia's drawing it now, which I think that's what next season's going to be about. It's going to be more about Peter being the villain, but of course these new creatures coming, and seeing our pack, which really Scott actually admitted here that finally said it, that his pack is Allison, Styles, and now the twins also, which is cool. And we also saw Danny as a friend, because in the end, Scott just looks at all his friends and he said, you know, I do have a darker place now because of what me, Allison, and Styles did to try to find the tree, but I still have my friends to look after. And he had Danny, he had the twins, Isaac, you know, the whole crew. So hopefully we'll have Danny in more episodes in next season. And I like to see that the twins are good, and they're, you know, they had their whole entire story arc of being part of the Alpha Pack, but I think they're going to really be part of the pack of Scott's pack, really, and I'm really excited for that. Even though they are alphas, I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm really excited that the twins survived and that they're part of the pack and actually the main characters here now, because I really love the twins. I didn't love them as villains, and they really weren't villains, so I'm glad that they turned over to be Scott's friends and everyone's friends, really. That had to be one of my favorite parts. I thought this was a good season finale. We did have a couple deaths. We had Jennifer and we had Kali, but did anyone really care about Kali? I didn't really. So I didn't really care about her deaths. So the deaths are kind of what we expected. I think we either expected Killian dying or Jennifer dying. We get to see Jennifer die, and I guess Killian tried to make we'll see if he does, or try to make a second life out of himself and see if he's good or not. And I'm excited to see that. And I'm sure the Alpha Pack will come again, or at least the Killian will come again, because he is an important villain or character. But I'm excited to see where his character goes. I think with the last season finale, we had a little bit more of a sign of what the next season was going to be about. But what I'm guessing it is going to be more about new creatures coming and Peter trying to be the villain again, which I'm excited for that. I actually liked Allison's scene a lot here too, that the Hunter Code changed now. It's about helping the innocent, and I like that Allison and her father are going to be helping the innocent, and really, again, teaming up with Scott, of course. And I love how much this show has changed since season 1. I think that this episode really showed that, how much these characters have changed, and it's going to be cool to have Styles' dad all in the loop now. It's really fun where these characters are going. Even Scott's dad is going to be staying for a little while. That relationship is going to be very funny and very fun to really see. I love that the father tries to ask Scott, oh, you know, hey, we should make up or try to talk, and Scott just closes the door on him, and his mom just laughs in the corner. So I thought that was very funny, and I think we're going to see more of that, more of those fun scenes as the Season 3B comes along in January. But I thought it was a good episode. I thought it was a solid episode. Didn't make me totally excited for the next I guess the next half of Season 3. I would say, yeah, I'm of course going to be excited. It was definitely a solid episode. I don't think there was something that I was like, oh my god, that just happened. I don't think anything really shocked me in this episode, but there were really a lot of fun moments here. And again, this was a very character-driven episode, especially for Scott becoming a true alpha. And a lot of things that we almost had, a lot of things that we knew were going to happen, happened here. Like Scott saying, oh, you know, they're my pack, or Scott becoming a true alpha. We knew this was coming, but it finally happened here. And also, I'm really excited to see more of the Banshee stuff for Lydia. We didn't really get to see that in this episode that much, but I'm sure we're gonna look more into that as 3B goes on. So I'm very excited to see what the next half of the season is going to be. I thought this was a very solid ending. I give it 4 stars. I thought that last episode was a little bit better with Shockery. I'm glad they didn't really give us a cliffhanger though. Nothing to be like, oh my god, I can't wait. I mean, I really can't wait for January. I'm kind of glad that it wasn't on that much of a cliffhanger and kind of a closed story here, which I feel like Teen Wolf is really good at. They give us mystery throughout the whole season and then have a really good closed ending, which I think they did really well here. So that's my opinion. I give 4 stars. Tell me what you thought about this episode, and I'll see you guys later. And January 6th, of course, I'll be reviewing more Teen Wolf. Very excited for the next half of Teen Wolf. And I'll see you guys later. Of course, I'll have more other TV reviews as the fall goes on. And thanks for following me with my Teen Wolf reviews. And again, I'll have more Teen Wolf reviews when new episodes come. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.